Hi, this is Mark from the Motor Guys, and today I got something sweet for you. You're looking for a roadster that has good performance, that's affordable, and with a ton of features. Check out this thing, the MT-09 from Yamaha. This bike is something special because it's like in between two sizes. It's like between a 600 series, 650, and the 1000 cc, the liter bikes. So this is like a 7-8 liter bike in the naked form. So just for starters, let's start with the engine. The engine's a 3-cylinder inline 3 CP3 engine that's going to pump out 120 horsepower and about 68 pound-foot of torque. It's got decent grunt down low, and it's still got a decent rush on top. So you got very good performance out of that thing, you know, and at a price point. So what's new for 2024? Well, the body, it's been redesigned. There's a new tank. There's this cowling up front with a new light and accent lighting. There's a new TFT screen up here that we got, and there's lots of configuration that can be done, and it's fully legible in direct sunlight, much better than the unit it replaces. We have a cruise control. We have a quick shifter. The quick shifter works very, very good, but anything under like 2,500 RPM at slow speed, it's a little notchy, but it's not bad. You can't say that everything is perfect. There's the six-axis IMU that's got, you know, the wheelie control, traction control, and all this stuff. And now there's slide control that's included in the IMU. So I call it the high side or low side prevention system. Another cool thing, come here, Jason. I'm going to show you this thing. You know what these are? People think they're air intakes, but actually they're sound. They're kind of speakers for you to hear the intake howl of the motor, which makes the experience a whole lot better because that engine sounds awesomely good. Listen, we'll play a soundtrack. Huh? Yeah, it is nice. And at speed, you can hear it. And it's not loud, it's not obnoxious. I think the exhaust is too muffled on this, but it still is a street bike. And if you ride it in city, especially in city riding, yeah, I can understand. But man, does these things love aftermarket pipes. The seating position, seating to bar position, and the peg position has been revised, more comfortable, I think. And the pegs are two-way adjustable, so you can adjust the pegs two-way depending on how you feel. So that's something nice. Passenger accommodation is limited. Don't put a 200-pound guy up in the back here. But the peg to the rear seat ratio is much better than any race bike. One thing about the seat, something I don't like, I find it a little bit too mushy. So compared, let's say, to the MT-10 that we were riding at the same time, it was extremely hot outside. I had seat burn in about 2 hours. I was done. But still, it's a little bit too mushy for me compared to the MT-10 that has an excellent seat. Now, another negative, the gas tank, 14 liters. I know this looks huge, 14 liters. We were riding with the MT-10 that has 18 liters. You know, he had almost a third of the tank left, and I was sucking fumes. So, yeah, that could have been better. Did I talk about the brakes? The brakes is something that's been improved on this one. It's got twin 4-pot calipers, and I love the brake feel on these. And it's got also a Brembo master cylinder up top here. You know, the brake performance is nothing to write home about, but it's in 15 years ago superbike territory. So it's got good feel. It's decent. I love the clutch engagement on these things. The clutch is a work of art, a mechanical work of art. It's also a slipper clutch. You can't lock the rear wheel. Combine everything into one big melting pot. This is the perfect naked bike for somebody who starts or somebody who doesn't have a huge budget, because the kicker about this thing, all this technology, this performance and all this stuff that you got on this thing is worth 13,500 Canadian dollars. That's a steal. If you compare the MT10, it's you're at $18,000. MT10 SP is $23,000, $22,000. So, you know, you're in the performance. You're at the bottom of the performance, you know, leader bike and all this stuff. But at the same time, you still hold your own, and you paid $4, $5, $10,000 less than your buddy who's riding a much more expensive bike, but you can't ride it. You ride at the same speed. You catching my drift on this? But this, it's just a very good naked bike, and I think it's one of the better ones out there. And it's in my view, it's the best deal you can buy right now in the Canadian market. This is the MT-09 from Yamaha for 2024. I'm Mark. The guy behind the camera is Jason. And please give us a thumbs up if you like what we do, because this is non-scripted. I just say what I think. Give us a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is The Motor Guys. And our Facebook page is also The Motor Guys. Subscribe, like, because that helps us, because we do not accept any sponsorship or advertisement money from the manufacturers. I'm going riding.